Do you want to know what the secret to happiness is? What the answer to the riddle of the universe is? What, in fact, is the definitive conclusion to War and Peace? If you want to know the answer to all of that and more, stay tuned because that's what we are going to be talking about. Hey, I am Kylie Ansett. I am the Alignment Whisperer, and I guide seekers of alignment to get in touch with their inner brilliance, because I know that every single one of us has an inner brilliance that often we're not in touch with, or we're not connecting with, or shining into the world in as brilliant a way as we could. So I see my role as being the one to help you bring that out and shine. So I am coming to you from beautiful Sydney, Australia. Tell me whereabouts in the world you are tuning in from. And this is your daily dose of alignment. Okay, now I have made some big claims at the beginning of this video. I get it. They are big claims. And I'm only exaggerating a little bit though, because this is such a powerful life hack that it truly is transformational. And not only that, it's incredibly easy. And who doesn't like easy, especially if it has such a big payoff? So here's the thing. What is, tell me this and be brutally honest, and if you don't know the answer, that's okay, because tomorrow is when you're gonna find the answer. But what is the very first thing that you think about when you wake up? What is the first thought that enters your mind when you awaken? Now, the reason this is so interesting is because, well, it kind of sets the tone for the day. But not only that, this is where I find it fascinating. When I first started doing this, I was shocked. I swear to you, I was shocked at what was going on in my mind when I first woke up. Now, it wasn't doom and gloom, and it wasn't like huge rafts of being angry or anything like that. It was just low grade, mild, chronic stress. It was just like little irritable thoughts, just like, oh, gotta, shoulda, woulda, coulda, you know, those kind of thoughts. The very first thing when I opened my eyes, those were the thoughts that were rushing in. A conversation I had yesterday and what I said wrong in it, you know, something that I had to do today that I wasn't looking forward to, or some situation that I wasn't happy about, whatever it was, there was a negative theme to it, and it wasn't intentional. It just was the way, you know, I'd wake up and sort of have a little you know, on your shoulder voice, like like that. that is, and I figure that if I'm doing it, there's probably one or two other people out there doing that, and you might be one of those one or two other people. But here's the thing, this is the transformation, this is the answer to everything, the answer to the riddle of the universe. This is it. You ready? Are you ready? Because it's way easier than you thought, and yet it's also quite profound. The answer is, I call it the magic minute. Now, it's magic because of how transformational about it, and it's magic because it's a minute. Now, let's face it, a minute is a very short amount of time, and it's usually going to take you at least that long, unless you're one of those people that like literally launches yourself out of bed like a rocket the second you wake up. But it's going to take you at least that long to kind of move from horizontal to standing upright. So the magic minute is an intentional direction of where your thoughts are when you first wake up. And you just need to do it for 1 minute. And that's kind of the magical bit, because I think we feel that it's, you know, it's all or nothing. Like we've got to do it forever and ever, or we have to, or, you know, and then because that's such a huge commitment, you don't do anything. What I'm saying is just for that first minute, but it's the first minute that's important. I mean, all the minutes are, okay, but it's the first minute that starts the tone for the day that gives you, and what happens is that through, I've just got this animal on my lap. Say hello to the people, Tilly. She is, no, she's not in a saying hello mood, but she's in a smudge on my lap mood. So the law of attraction is all about how our vibration, we attract a similar vibration. So whatever vibration we're putting out, we'll attract more of that, more vibrations like that. So when you start your day, that first minute, yes, that first minute, like, okay, this is what happened for me. When I started doing this, I was shocked at, as I said, the what I was thinking about, because I guess I hadn't given it much thought, and you may be the same. It may just be, you just get on with your day and you think what you've always thought, and there's often a pattern to that, or a habitual kind of routine, I guess. And a lot of the time we're rushing in the morning, right? We've got this and this and this to do, so there's also that kind of low grade level of just rushing stress that comes into it. But what I found, I was pretty surprised that, you know, I was so, let's just try this. Sorry. No, it's not going to do it. Okay, sorry. Okay, what I was finding, go away then, stop. What am I doing? Sorry. That, what happens with law of attraction, this is what I was saying before I got all distracted by the little things on my screen, is the law of attraction, one vibration that we put out puts out more. And because of that, because that's how it happens, if you become very intentional with that first minute, you will start the momentum going in the direction you want it. So I focus on something really, really simple, something that is not going to give me any angst. And it might just be something like my pillow. It might just be the view out of the window. Something that's not kind of, like loaded with, like say my son, who of course I love dearly, but there's a whole lot of other emotional baggage when I think about him that could come up. So just for that first minute, 60 seconds, right? Just for that first minute, I am really intentionally, it's like a meditation. A meditation in as far as I'm intentionally directing my thoughts. Just think about this, think about this, think about this, think about this, and this being the thing that's positive, that gives me gratitude or happiness or whatever. So I mean, a lot of people work with gratitude, and I think that's a beautiful thing as well. It fits into this perfectly. So here's the thing, just do it for that first minute. And simply by the way the law of attraction works is that you'll be attracting more and more and more of the same. The momentum that begins in that first minute of the day. So it's kind of like exponentially worthwhile, that first minute. It's has more power than almost any of the other minutes in the day. I mean, every minute in and of itself is powerful, but that minute is kind of like where it all begins. That's where you get to set the stage the way you want to. And yeah, how often are we guilty of setting the stage unintentionally in the way we don't want to? And we do it out of habit, we do it out of reaction, we do it out of, a million different reasons that don't serve us. So that is my message to you today. The magic minute, step on, start doing it. Don't be too freaked out. And like, if you are like me, and when you start doing this, you go, oh my God, is that what I'm thinking about for the first minute that I wake up? Like, like a shock horror. I had no idea that I was sort of in that slightly low grade stressed place. Don't worry, because it passes. Give yourself a week or so to start a new habit, and you will shift it. And it needs to be done intentionally, though. That's the key. All right, thank you so much for playing with me in the Alignment Sandbox. I appreciate you. I see the brilliance in you, and I want you to know the power is always within you. Bye-bye.